Hi, I'm John Miglosh, and I'm continuing in the series on how to make money with data. This week we're going completely far afield because I looked at my blog and the #1 topic that gets viewed on my blog is junk mail. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that. We just got back from Dublin. I was speaking in London, and we got to this little bed and breakfast, and there's this beautiful brass plaque on the door, and it says, "No junk mail," which proves that the word or the term junk mail is ubiquitous and universal. And as much as direct marketers would like to shun the term, the universal term for unwanted solicitation is junk mail. Now, I personally think it's a great term because think about it. When you get something in the mail, you can just look at it, decide what it is, and throw it right in the trash. Now, I ask you, what else in your life can you do that with? You can't do it with anything. You can hardly do it with the drain oil you just took out of your car, right? I mean, no, you can't. Oh, recycle that. And you know, there's almost nothing that you can throw away casually except junk mail. It's an empowering feeling. I feel in control. Take that thing without another thought. I never have to think about it again. Junk mail makes people feel good. And of course, one of the challenges with junk mail is that what I consider junk mail, my wife considers treasure, and vice versa, right? So most people actually like getting it. My kids are just getting into their lives. They're just getting their own places. They love to get mail because too often the mailbox is pretty much empty. But I was sharing some of these principles with Gene Del Polito one time at the head table of one of our Wisconsin direct marketing events. Gene is a lobbyist, you know, and he testifies on the postal rate cases. And I said, you know, I'm fine with junk mail. I think it's great. And Gene got up and spoke, and he said, how are we going to get decent postal rates when even we call it junk mail? Well, sorry, Gene. I didn't know you felt that strongly. But anyway, the great thing about junk mail, ad mail, or whatever you call it, we used to call it third class, bulk mail, is that it allows us to invade your space with the Supreme Court actually ruled on the privacy and the invasion of privacy of junk mail, and they said the distance between the mailbox and the trash can was sufficiently short as to not constitute an invasion of privacy. So we have this tool that we can go and send it to your house. And you know, the other thing, I mean, just the real truth is that there's some unique characteristics. I've mailed bricks, I've mailed tubes of candy, I've made all sorts of things that you can mail, and you can get tremendous high rates of response by doing something clever in the mail that you could never shove through the wire on the internet. It just, you know, much less wireless. So I want you to, next time you get something in the mail that maybe you weren't exactly looking for, remember that this is an affirming thing, that it makes you feel in control and empowered. You can throw it right in the trash without even thinking, but take the time to look it over. Maybe it's something that you really want. This is John Miglosh. Have fun with your data.